Okay, hi everybody, and welcome back to your next lesson on A Midsummer Night's Dream. So today we're focusing on Act 5 and we're going to be talking a little bit about the themes in the play and one particular theme. Okay, so just to give you a little bit of a reminder of what we've done so far, we've focused on key scene, Act 3, we've done structure in Act 4, today we're looking at theme, and then for your next lesson we're going to be setting up an essay task and talking a little bit about what that is going to look like. Okay, so same as always, the first thing that you have to do is make sure that you have read Act 5 of the play, and this is the last act of the play, you'll be glad to know. So you should remember to use No Fear Shakespeare to help you out with this. Remember that you can use the easy modern translation. You don't need to read the proper Shakespearean version of it if you're finding that tricky. And remember that if you're really struggling with the reading today, you can also watch a revision summary of Act 5 on YouTube. And all of the links that you might need to help you do the reading today are on your class team. So do the reading first and then come back to the video and complete the rest of the tasks. Okay, so a quick summary. We've been doing really well with these. So same as always, in the box on the right hand side, just write a short summary of what has happened in Act 5 of the play. And just remember to make it as detailed as you can possibly manage. So pause the video and try that one now. Perfect. Okay, so thinking about themes in the play, there are lots of different themes in A Midsummer Night's Dream. So for example, you can have love, magic, you can talk about jealousy, dreams, all sorts of things. But as you can probably tell, we are going to be focusing on the theme of love because that's a really big important one for A Midsummer Night's Dream. And just in case you need a reminder, remember that a theme is just an idea that runs throughout the entire text. So the theme of love is something that runs through the entire play. Okay, so just a little bit more in-depth information for you about the theme of love. So one of the most important ideas in the play is that love is fraught with difficulties, and the Athenian lovers face a lot of trouble throughout the play before they end up at their happily ever after at the end. So although Shakespeare draws our attention to the challenges of love, he does it in a way which is really full of comedy and humour. And this suggests to us that he thinks that matters of the heart aren't very serious, so they're not things that we should be getting super concerned and worked up about. So lots of the issues that face the lovers in the play are expressed by some sort of imbalance, so a lack of balance of some kind. So for example, Helena's love for Demetrius is one-sided for most of the play, so she loves him but he doesn't love her, so it's out of balance. And the really beautiful fairy queen Titania briefly falls in love with the ugly donkey-headed bottom, so that's a bit lopsided as well. At the end of the play, the couples are all perfectly balanced in their love, and that's how we end up at the happily ever after. Great, so looking at some quotes then. On the next slide, you're going to see a selection of quotes from characters on the theme of love. You should read each quote carefully and then fill out the table with an explanation of what you think the character is trying to tell us with each quote. And here it is. So we've got 4 quotes down the side there. We've got "The course of true love never did run smooth" by Lysander. "Love looks not with the eyes but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind." That one's by Helena. "And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays." That's from Bottom. And "The dove pursues the griffin, the mild hind makes speed to catch the tiger." So in the box on the right hand side, you should fill out in as much detail as you can what you think these quotes mean. And remember, if you're struggling with this task, to use the straightforward English version of No Fear Shakespeare, and that might help you to sort of crack the code of what's been said in these quotes. So pause the video and take your time with this one. Have a go at that now. Okay, and that's the end of Act 5. Well done. So a couple of end of act questions for us then. What is your personal opinion of the play? So what did you like or dislike about it? Please try and give me a reason if you can. Don't just say, I liked it or I didn't like it. Really try and think about what you liked and what you disliked. And then last of all, did you think the play had a satisfactory ending? Why or why not? Okay, so once you've filled out those questions, that is the end of today's lesson. So well done, and we'll see you next time.